A drop of influence flows, spreads, becomes a river 100 years on. We're products of our ancestors, attitudes, stories, dreams passed one generation to the next. I'd like to honor one of my ancestors. I was named after my uncle, Harley Harris Bartlett. For me, Uncle Harley was proof that the world wasn't defined by the boundaries of my backyard, that adventures were real. I'd snuggle into his lap and he'd weave stories through my imagination. Imagine rain, torrents of rain, in the dry season, rain, 2 monsoons, more rain, so green, so thick you can't see past the next bush. Tigers in the undergrowth, crocodiles in the streams, monkeys, elephants, snakes, and people. Orang Toba, Orang Asahan, Orang Kubu, the most ancient ancestors, spirits now. Orang Manankabau, Orang Kurinchi, who turn themselves into tigers and disappear at will. Orang Utan, men of the forest, a place of exuberant life, sudden death, and spirits. Sumatra, 1917. He lived in Silo Maraja, a little village whose name just rolled off his tongue, adopted into a clan, brother to the chief, brother to the shaman, seeker after knowledge of the old ways, participant in secret rituals. Those were the stories he told me then. I learned a lot more later. Uncle Harley was a botanist, a plant explorer. He knew which plants made the poison to smear on blowgun darts. Uncle Harley studied which herbs made a poultice smeared on the bellies of birthing women to ease their pain. He knew which tree sap to rub on a baby's tongue when it was colicky. He knew the ritual for burying a baby's placenta because the people believed that it needed to be hidden for the protection of their souls. In Silo Maraja, they believed that souls resided in the head, 7 souls. If you went to sleep, some went off wandering, and you dreamed, but Hantu, malevolent spirits, could lure them away, and when you woke up, you were crazy until the soul was enticed back. You died when too many souls went wandering. You were left with only 2, one for this world and a Begu for the next. Your family made a hole in the top of your head to let the Begu out. Then they consumed your brains to make sure that one soul would carry on within the family, one generation to the next. The Begu from the afterlife watched over the family, and in return the family cared for it. They talked with each other. The Begu told them what it needed: food, water, social status. It needed servants, so they hunted. A sword like this would be blessed, smeared with rice and blood. You'd be smeared with blood, a reminder of your birth, a reminder of your death. You'd walk through the night jungle to another village where someone had offended you. Hide, wait. In the cool green before the sun rose, the village men left on their solitary paths for the day's hunt. As the offender walked by, his head was removed. It was considered bad form to shoot him first with a blowgun to poison him. It was bad form to need more than one swipe with the sword to take the head. Good form or not, his head came back to your village to hang in a shrine of ancestral honor. The more heads, the higher your ancestors' status. Officially, the people were under pressure to convert to Christianity or Islam. Officially, they didn't take heads anymore or file their teeth sharp. Officially, the old ways were forgotten. They stopped using the lips of the victims to make armbands. But they kept an ancient traditional curse, my uncle's people, the Karo. I pick the flesh of your ancestors from between my teeth. Uncle Harley died when I was 7. His voice has faded into the mists of memory, but not his different way of looking at things. Those dreams have become food for my imagination. A drop of influence flows and spreads, becomes a river 100 years on. We're products of our ancestors. Attitudes, stories, dreams passed one generation to the next. I'd like to honor all of our ancestors. May we always dine with their spirits.